No jump.
What's the deal?
Jared hurt his back a little bit.
Yeah, we're bruised and battered.
Real quickly, anybody willing to give Jared a rub down? Anybody?
I see what
See what you There's the guy. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Cliff Lookalike contest right here. All right, I'm going to make this official.
Let's do that.
Minneapolis and the surrounding counties, I give you Chins and Ankles from Jared Powell.
Yeah, all right, you're feeling good.
So who has never, ever, ever in their long-legged life met a long-legged lady with a long... Is that what? Have you ever, ever, ever in your long-legged life met a long-legged lady with a long-legged wife?
Don't.
I don't know, what is that? Does somebody know what that is? Or am I making stuff up? You're just making stuff up. That wasn't German anyways. I don't speak.
That's Dutch, not German.
Oh, I didn't even know. I thought you were, I was just continuing. So pseudo-German. Hi guys. So, who has never ever been to a supernatural convention? So let me tell you a bit. So Supernatural is a show about two brothers. Sam and Dean. Not Sam and Dean, because Sam and Dean is a bow-legged fish.
Fish don't have legs.
A bow-finned fish? So we are thrilled to have you guys here. And we love you back. And we're very, very truly grateful that we have been able to, I was going to say there aren't a lot of people on the planet, but I don't think there's anybody on the planet.
There are a lot of people on this planet.
I'm not sure who can say that they've been able to play pretend and bring somebody to life for 13 years, other than you and I. Maybe the Law and Order guys, NCIS. I mean it. Like, thank y'all guys. It's been fun. Yeah. So we wrapped season 12 in April. Then we started in July. We finished 4 episodes this season. But I think it's occurred to me, like, thank y'all, because I like Sam Winchester. I dig him. I think he's kind of a nice dude, so thank y'all for letting me bring him to life. Dean Jensen. He's right here. Oh, come on. Take it off. What?
What is happening right now?
My back hurts.
Is your back
My brain.
affecting your brain?
Yes. My back brain.
That would be back here.
I'm back. What happened? How long was I out?
It's amazing that we actually have lasted 13 years. It's frightening, actually. How many people here are Minnesota natives? Nice.
We're surrounded.
Yes, we are.
Let's run.
Why?
Because they're too cold to chase us.
What?
Stop talking. It snows here. It snows a lot. Their knees
Not
hurt.
right now.
It's August
Not today.
in Minnesota.
Well, as you can see, we're on point today. How about we just take some questions before this goes further down the rabbit hole? Let's start this way. Hi there.
Hi. So I've had people mispronounce my last name so many times that I
Oh,
can't
boo-hoo
keep
for
track.
you.
My last
How do you
name's,
think I feel?
my last name's probably harder to pronounce than yours.
Spell it.
But it's spelled H-J-E-L-D-N-E-S-S. How do you think you pronounce that?
That's a Minnesotan name.
H-J-E-L-D-N-E-S-S.
Illness.
Illness.
Hillness.
No, it's pronounced geldness.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
It helps if you know how to say your name.
Okay, so my question is,
Agree to disagree.
what is the weirdest or the funniest pronunciation of both of your last names that you've ever heard?
Angles.
Yeah, probably acheless. Yeah, acheless. And I always say like, oh, that's funny. So I guess what they do in football is they takeless people. Yeah, that's takeless. Takeless.
There's 13 takeless.
There's 13 takeless this season. It's just tackles.
I've had Podolsky. I've had a lot of just people who are unwilling to even try.
My favorite pronunciation of your, and I forget who it was. It was some sort of a,
Was it Jen? Was it Jen?
no, it wasn't your wife. Although I'm still not convinced she knows how to say it. It was like some news reporter or something, and it was a guy, and he just gave up. He was like, so Jared, where? Just no, not even gonna try to finish it. I appreciated that.
But that having been said, I also had, so this wasn't a mispronunciation, but I had like Cadillac-y, Padawacky, Padawacker. Chad Michael Murray, who is a fellow actor, who I met 17 years ago on Gilmore Girls. Y'all weren't born yet. I saw a bunch of raised hands. I was always Padawack.
I was born, never heard of it, but I was born then.
Don't watch it. You'll see what a real man Dean can be.
I'm not sure there were men on that show. Yes.
The Gilmore Boys. I was always Padawacker to Chad. I wonder how he is. I gotta text him. What was your nickname?
My first name?
No, what was your nickname? Like your last name?
I didn't really have a nickname for my last name at all.
Did no one? I guess no one even tried. You're like HJ. That's 2 consonants. I'm out of here.
All right, good job.
Hi. So there have been a lot of scenes throughout the years where you guys are consuming food.
Sea smoke.
Food consumption. So my question is there any food that you guys hate to eat because of it? Because we know that things aren't done in one take all the time.
Example.
Yes. There's a short list that I have that are, so anything that we touch on camera is considered a prop, even if it's food. So Robin, who is our on-set props, Robin, is she will come up to us and say, hey, next week, in the script it says that you're eating pizza. What do you want? And we'll give an order. But if it's specific as to what we're supposed to be eating in the script, then she'll come and say, how do you want to do this? And so there's a few things that she knows that I just don't like. Pickles. I don't like pickles. So for like hamburgers and stuff, we're eating hamburgers, or even hot dogs or relish and stuff, like, get it away from me. If there's even a pickle on the hamburger that has then been removed and the bun put back up, don't play that with me. I can taste it. I know there was a pickle here. I'm also not a big condiments guy. I don't use mayo or mustard or any of that.
Did I just hear, I love mayo.
I like oil and eggs to spice up your appetite. So so there's a few things that she knows that I just, I don't like, and then she kind of works around within those parameters, I guess. You just don't eat as much as I'm always eating. Oh, we did do something kind of tricky recently. There was a hot dog scene. So there's a scene this last episode where last week someone walks in and got a tray full of hot dogs, and Dean immediately grabs one and starts.
And we're in our FBI suits.
Yeah. So just grab one and start eating, and then speaking as well, and eating more and speaking so I didn't mind eating the hot dogs and the bun and stuff. And they were like, well, we got to put some like toppings on the hot dog. And he'd just be like, I'm like, yeah, so why don't you put some ketchup on there, no mustard. And then maybe we could do onions. But I don't want to sit there and eat just like tons of onions. So I got this idea, and they took radishes and chopped them up into little, what looked like onions. And then sprinkled those on the hot dog. So I ate ketchup and radishes on my hot dog. And it was delightful. However, Jared's favorite part about the scene was I took a big bite and a lump of food just hung there on my lip. And I'm talking, and I know it's there. I leave it on there for a few words, and then just casually go.
Yeah. Good story. So, where are we going from here?
And I kept talking, just
Our guest star, co-star, needless to say, bust out laughing. The take is ruined, so hopefully y'all see on the gag reel.
Nice.
Pretty damn funny.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Get me to start my first con with my twin daughters, and my question is if you could have the writers change any thing or saying that your characters do a lot over and over, like son of a bitch, what would that be?
Wow.
I wouldn't have them make me eat so much.
That's a really good question. I don't think there is, at this point in time, there's not a whole lot that I don't like about Sam. And if I do not like something about Sam, I kind of approach it like, I'm not Sam. I like him a lot. I know him. I've been very close to him for 13 years. But I kind of appreciate his differences and the things about him that piss me off or upset me. I'm kind of like, all right, buddy. All right, Sam, I owe this to you. I disagree with you, but let's do it. And so that's been my attitude with my buddy Sam.
Nice.
I do wish we used more gadgets.
Like MacGyver.
Yeah, like something that would make Richard Dean Anderson proud. Because we have so many things in the trunk of the Impala that we never used. Now, obviously, the big ticket item, the grenade launcher, I finally got to use that last night. Yippee-ki-yay, my idea. But there's so, I mean, next on the list, or at least high on the list, is the grappling hook. I just have this scene in my head where, you know, Dean's got the grappling hook, boom, up onto the building, starts climbing the wall, and then Sam just walks through the door.
I feel like your shoes would be slipping. Like, I got it, Sam. I got it. And I just walk through the door like, all right.
You know it's open, Dean. We can.
All right, do your thing. Walk around through.
No joke too cheap.
No joke too cheap.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hi. First of all, I just wanted to thank you guys. Thank Jared for all the charity work you do, and Jensen for partnering with Random Acts to help the hurricane relief people. My question is mostly directed at Jensen. We know that Dean's favorite songs are Ramble On and Traveling Riverside Blues, but we saw that there was...
How do we know that?
Well, they've referenced it various times, and I was wondering what the 13 songs on the mixtape that you made that had Led Zeppelin songs on it were.
Say again?
What were the 13 songs on Dean's top 13 Led Zeppelin tracks?
Oh gosh.
Well, Ramble On, obviously, I guess. What was the other one that you referenced?
Oh, Traveling Riverside
The
Blues?
Riverside Blues, yeah.
Can y'all name the, oh, don't you do Stairway. Don't you dare. Can y'all name there have been almost a dozen Supernatural episodes named after Led Zeppelin songs.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all name some of them? Dark Side. What's that? Song remains the same. When the Levee Breaks. Was the album, right? In My Time of Dying. A good one. I'd say, what's that? Black Dog. Did we have an episode called Black Dog?
Great song though.
Out of here. Out. I didn't know that.
You're just throwing out like random Led Zeppelin songs.
Misty Mountain Hop.
Dust in the wind. It's Kansas. Shit. I don't look. Yeah, there's kind of too many to choose from. I just probably put all the albums on. I'm sure Dean has all of them somewhere. I know I have all of Led Zeppelin's vinyls at home.
Because he's old.
Well, yeah. Also, my son's name is Zeppelin, so I couldn't really not have all of them. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little aside to say that from where we sit, I see We Love Sam in the drug enforcement agency. We Love Sam and the DEA. We just really love the drug enforcement agency here in Minneapolis. We feel the pain. And Sam too.
They would have put ATF on there as well, but I guess there wasn't. It would have been too long.
Good enough scenes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Who put that up? Who did? Thank you. I too love
The DEA. Yeah,
They do good work.
they do good work. Yeah.
And I love you back. Sorry. Thank you for your questions.
Thanks. probably somebody in here that's like, what? Hold this.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good, how are you?
My question is, if you could relive any day, which would you choose and why?
Relive any day?
That's a great question.
Man.
Okay. That's a great question. I have never in my life been asked that. And I talk way too much. I'm curious, what would your answer be? And I'm also going to give
August 23rd, 2015, the first time I met you guys.
Really? You fell for that? Nice try. I'm on to you. Where were we?
Here.
No?
What a cool...
Okay, all right.
You go and say something. That was miserable.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I was gonna say the birth of my twins last year was one of the was one of the most stressful days of my life. Mainly, hey.
It's okay.
There's a difference. My wife's way cooler than me. She was calm as a cucumber. Meanwhile, I was, and on a lot of drugs. I, however, was in a different country the day they were born. But was there when they were pulled out. That's how stressful that was. And he's like, okay, man, we're leaving in an hour. Are you ready to go? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I think if Richard can shoot fast enough, we can get out of here. He's like, okay, man, you got everything you need, you get your passport. I'm like, of course I have my passport. Why wouldn't I have my passport? We're going back to America. Of course, I don't know that I haven't touched my passport.
And I go, hey, go back to your trailer, touch your passport.
Got it, okay.
He's like, touch my
I'm like, why would you say that? It's always in the same place, right? I know exactly where I go back. So I start thinking about it. I'm like, we're on set in Vancouver, and the twins were a C-section because she didn't want to turn over. She's stubborn like her mother, and so it was scheduled, but we were flying in like that night, and I then realized that I had left my passport in Austin. Not just back home in my apartment or back downtown.
I knew it.
So just ghost white. Like, I'm not gonna be there for the birth of my children. That's really gonna bum me out.
He walks on the set and he's like ashen faced and he goes, I don't know how you knew. And it was very sort of like, I didn't want to ask how I knew what. Like, I could just see, he's like, I don't know how you knew. I was like, man. I don't know either. What are you talking about? He's like, my passport's in Austin. We're in Vancouver shooting with Spade. The episode with Ramiel. The part of the episode outside the house where Sam gets tackled over the balcony. So I don't remember the episode what it was called, but it was like with the cool pulp.
Yeah, it was the big showdown with Ramiel.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs, like homages and whatnot. So we're shooting the episode outside of the house where our buddy gets killed and Sam gets tackled over the railing, and anyways, he walks outside and he's like, I don't know how you knew. was like, long story short, we're gonna be able to get a hold of like customs or something.
So yeah, we basically talked our way through it. They kind of just said, we'll figure it out when you get here, which they were totally cool. What's that? Did I have to pay any money?
Who do you work for?
Are you with the DEA? We love you. Yeah, we love you guys. And Sam. What? I don't understand a word you're saying. I can't hear. So anyway, long story short, landed, scheduled to be at the hospital in like 30 minutes. I landed. We have a friend of ours in Austin who's works at the police department. He was there, picked me up, lit up the car, and drove me straight through what were about like 7 stoplights.